After the Range Rover, BMW was one of the first manufacturers to launch a premium mass-produced 4x4 with the X5 in the late 90s. 4 years later came the X3, and it was seen as a sort of stepping stone into BMW SUV ownership, and it proved pretty popular. Over 1.5 million were sold globally. Now this, in its third generation, is now lighter, more efficient and better equipped than ever before. Competition is stronger than ever though, with rivals from Jaguar, Audi, Land Rover and even Porsche. So does the X3 still have what it takes to mix it with the very best in class? The outside of the X3 is pretty understated, and that style ethos has been carried through to the interior. It may be low-key, but it's extremely well laid out, with all the buttons and controls exactly where you want them. The cabin materials are first rate too, with lots of soft touch materials and leather as you'd expect. Equipment levels are strong, and even base level models are armed with alloy wheels, climate control, Bluetooth, cruise control and DAB radio. There's also technology like hill descent control, all-round parking sensors and an automatic tailgate. All models get a satellite navigation system, but we'd recommend going for the Media Professional pack. It's a low-cost upgrade, but it adds full colour maps to the iDrive display screen. Now, as we've already said, iDrive is one of the best infotainment systems in the business. It's straightforward to use and a lot less fiddly than some of the touchscreen systems that are out there. Practicality is assured with the X3, with a raised driving position you'd expect from a 4x4 and full adjustment for the seat and steering wheel. In the back there's more than ample head and legroom for even the tallest drivers and passengers. The boot is also a good size, with around 500 litres of space, which expands to 1600 litres when you fold the seats down. When the X3 was first launched, it was being offered as a 4x4 shaped car, which was really best suited to life on the road. Yes, it had some off-roading technology, but it really wasn't set up for extreme conditions. This latest version is very much the same. There isn't much in the way of engines. There's a 2-litre 4-cylinder petrol which pumps out just over 180 brake horsepower and reasonable pace, 0 to 60 in 8.3 seconds, top speed 134 miles per hour. That's available with an 8-speed auto box and no manual option. If you're hungry for more power though, then the 3-litre 6-cylinder might be more to your taste, offering a sub 5-second 0 to 60 time and a limited top speed of 155 miles per hour. Diesel-wise, there's a 2-litre 4-cylinder with 187 brake horsepower and a 3-litre 6-cylinder which pumps out 261 brake and a 0 to 60 time of just under 6 seconds. As we mentioned, the X3 is tailored to life on the road, and it handles just like one of BMW's low-slung estate cars. The ride is a little on the firm side, largely because of those big alloy wheels and low-profile tyres, even in comfort mode. The flip side though is that it offers excellent levels of body control. In fact, it's probably better than some saloon offerings. All models get BMW's xDrive 4-wheel drive system, so as you'd expect, there's bags of grip. The X3 gets efficient dynamics fuel-saving technology, which means it comes armed with stop-start and brake regeneration, thus meaning even the top-spec 3-litre will average 47.1 miles per gallon and emissions of 157 grams per kilometre of CO2. The entry-level model should return around 55.4 miles per gallon and emissions of 135 grams per kilometre of CO2. The X3 is one of the best 4x4s in its class to drive. It offers excellent on-road dynamics, its infotainment system is state-of-the-art, and there's a good mix of powerful and efficient engines. On the downside, the ride is slightly firm in M Sport trim, and the 2-litre diesel isn't as refined as we'd expect.